Are your legs growing weaker, shakier, or more fatigued each day? Do you notice it takes more effort to rise from a chair, climb a flight of stairs, or even walk steadily in the morning? Many seniors think age or lack of exercise is the culprit. But what if the real reason is on your dinner plate? In this video, I will reveal 5 vegetables that, while often considered healthy, can slowly rob your muscles of strength and stability after 60. Some are loaded with sodium, others interfere with circulation. Muscle repair, or thyroid health. The result is weakness that creeps in silently, leaving you unsteady and dependent. Stay with me until the end, because I will also share what to eat instead to keep your legs strong. And before we begin, please subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss another tip designed for older adults. If you find this helpful, comment 1. If not, comment 0 so I can improve. 1. Canned spinach. The hidden sodium trap. Eleanor, age 74, came to me complaining of swollen legs, cramps, and heaviness. She believed she was eating well, but her food diary revealed canned spinach nearly every day. What she didn't know is that canned spinach is packed with sodium, often hundreds of milligrams per serving. For older adults, this leads to fluid retention, swelling in the legs, and reduced blood flow to muscle tissue. Without oxygen, muscles weaken and cramp more easily. High sodium also strips calcium from bones, further raising fracture risk. Eleanor switched to fresh or frozen spinach, rinsed and cooked gently, and within weeks, her swelling decreased and her legs felt steadier. The lesson is clear. Even vegetables considered healthy can quietly steal independence when prepared the wrong way. If canned spinach can do this much harm, imagine what other common vegetables might be hiding. 2. Nightshades, such as tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers. George, a 69-year-old retired firefighter, ate tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants daily. Over time, his knees stiffened, cramps increased, and mornings became a struggle. The reason was solanine, a chemical in nightshades that can trigger inflammation in older muscles and joints. This inflammation builds slowly, unnoticed, until stiffness and instability take over. George removed nightshades for just 1 month and felt lighter, with fewer cramps and more flexible joints. What we assume is just aging can sometimes be the result of hidden compounds in foods we trust. If tomatoes and peppers can do this, what about vegetables recommended on nearly every health list? 3. Raw cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and kale. Doris, 72, loved green smoothies with raw kale and cauliflower. She believed she was fueling her body, yet her legs felt heavy and weak. Raw cruciferous vegetables contain substances that interfere with thyroid function. For aging adults with slower thyroids, this means reduced energy, muscle fatigue, and difficulty maintaining strength. Doris switched to lightly steaming these vegetables instead, and her energy soon returned. The takeaway is simple. Raw is not always better, especially for seniors. Cooking these foods makes them far safer for muscle and thyroid health. But while raw cruciferous vegetables can wear you down, the next group can silently attack in a different way, through excess sodium and vinegar. 4. pickled or fermented vegetables like pickles and sauerkraut. Walter, a 77-year-old veteran, ate pickles with lunch and sauerkraut with dinner almost daily. His legs cramped at night and swelled during the day. The hidden danger was the sodium and vinegar in these foods. High sodium causes water retention in the lower limbs, reducing circulation and starving muscles of oxygen. Vinegar can interfere with mineral absorption, further weakening muscle performance. Once Walter reduced pickled foods and replaced them with fresh vegetables, his cramps faded within weeks. These foods may taste comforting, but their long-term cost can be loss of freedom. And if you think that is alarming, the next vegetable is even more deceptive because it looks sweet and harmless. 5. Corn, the energy deceiver. Nancy, age 70, enjoyed corn almost every day, from breakfast grits to tortilla chips, yet she often felt sluggish, unstable, and once even tripped climbing her porch steps. Corn provides mostly starch, which spikes blood sugar quickly, followed by crashes that leave leg muscles drained. It also lacks the amino acids and minerals older muscles need, making it poor fuel. In processed forms like chips or syrup, corn promotes inflammation that speeds up muscle loss. When Nancy replaced corn with nutrient-rich foods such as lentils and quinoa, her energy and balance returned. This shows how comfort foods can slowly chip away at stability. But if these vegetables can cause such harm, what should seniors eat instead to strengthen their legs? 6. What to eat instead for stronger legs? Eileen, a 75-year-old widow, had stopped gardening because her legs felt too weak. We rebuilt her meals around protein, minerals, and anti-inflammatory foods, eggs, salmon, Greek yogurt, avocados, quinoa, and fresh vegetables became her staples. Within 2 months, she regained strength, balance, and the joy of tending her roses. Even in your 70s or 80s, muscles respond to proper nutrition, but only if you feed them wisely. Alongside good food, simple daily movement is vital. Strong legs are the foundation of independence. Final thoughts. Canned spinach, nightshades, raw cruciferous vegetables, pickled favorites, and corn may seem harmless, but for seniors they often trigger swelling, cramps, weakness, and inflammation that slowly strip away stability. The stories of Eleanor, George, Doris, Walter, Nancy, and Eileen prove how everyday choices can either weaken or restore strength. The danger is silent but preventable. By choosing the right foods and avoiding hidden traps, you can protect your muscles, walk with confidence, and preserve your freedom. And remember, the next hidden danger may not come from your kitchen, but from supplements in your cabinet. In the next lesson, I will reveal the vitamins that may secretly harm your legs. Stay tuned. And until then, take care of your health and never underestimate the power of daily choices.